See, in Solanaceae family, in that vegetative characters, first that's the habit, plants mostly herbs, shrubs, and small trees. Then root, remember in that the taproot system is present. Then stem, herbaceous, rarely woody, greenish in color, mostly soft wood is present. Then aerial, okay, aerial stem, okay, one is, see, stem part, some of the stem part that buried inside the soil, this part we call underground. This one we call the which one? Underground. And this part that we call aerial, right? Aerial stem and underground stem. Now next, aerial for that particular given, it's a erect, cylindrical in shape. Then on that the branches are present, so branch solid or hollow in nature. Then on that hairy or glabrous. Hairy or glabrous meaning what? When you touch their leaf, right, their stem axis, then on that you feel hair-like structure is present. Hair-like structure is present. It gives the rough appearance. When you touch it, it gives the rough appearance. So that type of features of that plant organs of the Solanaceae family, that's why we call hairy or glabrous. Remember, simply hairy or glabrous in that when you touch na that pata hai, brinjal, on brinjal, that is over here greenish color structure is present, right? That is main calyx part. So in this part, when you touch, okay, feel karna touch karke, you feel the hairy structure, glabrous, right? Now you feel it and observe this. Next, so aerial stem, erect, cylindrical, branch, solid, hollow, hairy or glabrous. Underground stem, in case one of the example, potato. Okay, you know, potatoes are harvested from the soil. It's the underground part of the stem. Scientific name, Solanum tuberosum. If you remember, underground stem shows the over here branches, and the tip part of tip region of the branches that stores the food and becomes swollen, and that modified structure we call tuber, and in general we call this is the potato. Remember vegetative propagation, this is the potato, right? So herbaceous, rarely woody, aerial, erect, cylindrical branch, solid or hollow, hairy, glabrous, underground stemming potato, Solanum tuberosum. Then leaves. Leaves in that, remember, first type of leaf, then phyllotaxy, then their venation, next whether stipules are present or not, right? So first type of leaf. Type of leaf, simple or rarely pinnately compound. Some of the members, plants, which belongs to this Solanaceae family, they have simple leaf. And some have pinnately, very few members are there, they have pinnately compound leaves. So we call rarely pinnately compound, mostly simple type of leaf. Then next phyllotaxy, alternate phyllotaxy, right? Same Fabaceae may be alternate phyllotaxy. Then next venation, dicot hai, so it belongs to which venation? Reticulate venation. And last thing, here stipules are absent, so we call exstipulate. Leaves, remember, simple, rarely pinnately compound, exstipulate and reticulate venation. बोलिए क्लियर है वेजिटेटिव कैरेक्टर्स? Habit, root, stem, leaf. Good. Now the next. That is floral character. Floral character in that. Can you tell me Which floral character first we should explain or we should describe? Correct. And that's a inflorescence. Second, which one? Yes, flower. So first we describe the inflorescence. In that, solitary, axillary or cymose as in solanum. Solitary meaning what? आपने hibiscus देखा है, right? On the branches of the hibiscus, पता है only single flower is developed. Bunch में नहीं होता है, not in a bunch form, but just single flower is developed. At one axis, only one flower. So that condition we called solitary, right? That floral axis transform into a single flower that we call solitary condition. Now, here it shows cymose type of inflorescence. Which one? Cymose. Cymose का other name है axillary. Cymose inflorescence, other term is which one? Axillary. Right? As in solanum. जितने भी सोलानम जीनस है इन दिस सोलानेसी फैमिली में, like Solanum melongena, Solanum tuberosum, Solanum lycopersicum. Even one more over here in this diagram given, that Solanum nigrum. Remember, Solanum nigrum in commonly we call McCoy plant. Makai nahi, McCoy. Right? So Solanum nigrum, McCoy plant. This is one more member of the Solanum. So in all this, we get this type of inflorescence, axillary or cymose. Right? Next, flower. Flower, just see this floral diagram and tell me whether it's a unisexual or bisexual. Chaliye, can you tell me? On the basis of this diagram, can you tell me this is unisexual flower or bisexual? Correct, bisexual. Can you tell me the symmetry of this flower? Zygomorphic, actinomorphic, which one? Actinomorphic, correct? See, when we cut in this way, then 2 equal half. Right? When we cut in this way, then 2 equal half. Same on this. So that's why we call it has actinomorphic radial symmetry. Now, can you able to make out over here in this diagram bract? Yes or no? Bract is present in this flower? No. If you remember, I have shown you in the last lecture that, see here, this is the floral diagram. So if bract is present, that is present over here in this shape, but this structure is absent. So that's why we call bract is absent and we call ebracteate flower, right? So flower, in that remember bisexual, actinomorphic, ebracteate. Next, now describe the 4 worlds. Bolo Shreya.
मैम તમે લાસ્ટ બે પોઈન્ટ રિપીટ કરશો મારી
Yes.
ઇન્ટરનેટ ઇશ્યુ ના રીધું ના સમજાયું.
Okay, flower, bisexual, actinomorphic and ebracteate, because over here at the opposite to this mother axis, this type of structure is absent that we call bract. So we call ebracteate flower. Next, describe the first outermost whorl of flower. That is which one? Write down. Outermost whorl of flower is which one? Calyx. Yes. So how many sepals? 5, right? United or free? They are united or free? Fused. If you can make out over here, these are the sepal. 1, then 2, 3, 4, all shows the association, fusion. Right? So sepals are 5, fused. And here, what type of estivation in sepal? What type of estivation in sepal? Correct, Galav. Archie, correct. Rudra, Zanil, Kashish, Shreya, all are correct. Valvet. Yes, Hannah, Aksha, all. Right? Now, one more peculiar feature to the calyx of the member belongs to this Solanaceae. Have you observed that on a brinjal, this greenish color structure present after the fruit, once the fruit is formed, still this structure is present. Then on tomato, same, this greenish color structure is present, right? This is what calyx. This is calyx. Generally, what happens once the fertilization takes place, calyx, corolla, androecium, sepal, petals, and stamens, they are follow, detached from the parent body, right? Only gynoecium part is remain attached to the thalamus, which convert into fruit. But in these Solanaceae members, calyx also remain as it is. Calyx remain one after the fertilization. That's why we call this calyx is persistent. This calyx is known as which one? Persistent calyx that remain after fertilization even. Clear this term, persistent calyx? All of you? So remember, calyx, 5 sepals, gamosepalous condition, then next valvate estivation and persistent calyx. Calyx remain attached to the fruit even after fertilization. Now, tell me, what about corolla? How many petals? Correct. And they are fused or free? Very good, Rudra. 5 fused petals. And tell me, these fused petals shows what type of estivation? Valvate. Excellent. Right? So this information, see, no need to remember, actually mug up this thing. If you have prepared the floral diagram correctly, you can easily write down all this thing. Right? Next word, that is androecium. Tell me, how many stamens? 5. And here, these stamens are attached to what? Stamens attached to which whorl? Correct, corolla. Remember the condition? Stamens attached to the petals we called what type of stamens? Correct, Galav. Stamens attached to the petals we called epipetalous condition. So this is epipetalous condition. Here the stamen is present that attached to this petal region. Right? Two petals fused at that point. When two petals fused at that point, stamen attached. Right? Now describe their gynoecium region. Gynoecium, can you make out over here how many carpels are present? Very good. 2 carpels. This is 1. This is 2. Right? And both join with each other and at this center over here form placenta. So now tell me, and if you can make out over here, see, seeds are arranged in this way. Right? So now tell me, what type of placentation? Exile, correct. Placentation is exile. Remember, here these carpels are fused, so we call syncarpous condition. See, position of ovary for all three families, Fabaceae, Solanaceae, and the last one, that's the Liliaceae. Remember, superior. तीनों में एक ही category है, that's the ovary superior. So we call hypogynous type of flower. Now, here bicarpellary condition and they are fused. So how many locules are formed here? Jugal, one कैसे? This is the two locules, right? Two locules, bilocular condition. And see, whenever you make floral diagram of this, if you make this placenta in this way, upright position, right? Then it's a wrong. You have to make this bicarpellary ovary in a oblique position. अब देखो ये main axis है. So यहाँ पे डायग्राम जो ओवरी का है गाइनोशियम पार्ट, इट डजंट लाइक दिस कि यहाँ पे वन कार्पेल सेकेंड कार्पेल फ्यूज्ड. नो, दिस ओवरी ओवर हियर अरेंज ऑब्लिकली इन दिस फॉर्मेट. ऑब्लिक रीजन है. Can you able to make out this thing? Right? So whenever prepare this diagram, follow this instruction. Make this gynoecium part obliquely. So here placenta obliquely arranged first of all. Ovary is obliquely arranged and placenta is a swollen structure. Placenta swollen, and on this swollen so many ovules are arranged. आप कैप्सिकम में देख लो, सेम ऐसा ही होता है. इन द कैप्सिकम एट द सेंटर swollen region is there and on which so many seeds are arranged. These are basically ovules, right? कैप्सिकम टोमेटो में सेंटर में होता है. So gynoecium, bicarpellary, syncarpous, ovary superior, bilocular, ovary even obliquely placed, and exile placentation, placenta swollen with many ovules. Next, that's the describe the fruit of this family. So fruit here, जैसे Fabaceae में था legume, commonly we call the which fruit? That's the legume. Over here, we call this fruit is berry or capsule type. Berry or which one? Capsule. Berry meaning what? Again, it's a one kind of the fleshy. When the pericarp becomes fleshy, juicy. So एक हमने किया था drupe. Second है berry, in which tomato, याद रखो अभी tomato. टोमेटो को स्टीम करते हैं, इवन उसको फ्रीज कर दो, फ्रोजन कर दो, तो भी आप इजीली यू कैन रिमूव द एक्सटर्नल कवरिंग, आउटर मोस्ट एपिकार्प, एक्सटर्नल कवरिंग विच इज अ वेरी थीन. पता है आपको ये? विच इज अ वेरी थीन पार्ट, एक्सटर्नल कवरिंग, दैट वी कॉल द एपिकार्प ऑफ दिस टोमेटो. देन इनसाइड दैट द मेन गर रीजन ऑफ जो टोमेटो जूस बनाने के लिए यूज होता है, दैट्स द मेसोकार्प एंड एंडोकार्प. यहाँ पे प्लेसेंटा है, नहीं यहाँ पे सीड्स है, राइट? दिस पार्ट फॉर्म्स द, एक्चुअली ओवर हियर one thing that this mesocarp and here endocarp, this is mesocarp, green color one, meso and endocarp. Mesocarp and endocarp, in case of the berry type of fruit, both becomes fleshy, juicy, edible. Right? जनरली ऐसा बोलते हैं कि टोमेटो को सीड्स, टोमेटो जिसको भी स्टोन प्रॉब्लम है, राइट, दोज हैव स्टोन प्रॉब्लम्स, they should not eat these tomato seeds because which creates the kidney stone. okay, which actually creates the kidney stone. So main edible part jo hai, that is, remember, meso and endocarp, because here both this part become fleshy. So fruit, either berry or capsule type. Berry, which is a fleshy, juicy type of fruit, in which epicarp is thin, skinny. Meso and endo both become fleshy, juicy, and then in that placenta and ovules arrangement, right? Capsule is a dry type of fruit, in that we cannot differentiate pericarp into epicarp, mesocarp, and endocarp, right? So berry or the capsule type of fruit. Seeds, you can say that many, tomato, dekho, capsicum, many seeds are there. And generally we know that, can you tell me, generally dicots have endospermic seed or non-endospermic seed? Correct, non-endospermic, right? But this one, Solanaceae family, belongs to dicot, but in that, ye highlight karke rakhna, endospermic seeds are present in this entire family. Dicots majority family have non-endospermic seed, but this family members have endospermic seed, right? So dicot belongs to Solanaceae, and in that endospermic seeds are present. Next, floral formula. Okay, gynoecium fruits and seeds. Now next, there's a floral formula. You know that's the actinomorphic, then bilateral, sorry, my mistake, bisexual, then calyx, 5 fused sepal, corolla, 5 fused petals that attach to the androecium, right? यहाँ पे आपको ये याद रखना है. Okay, remember, corolla है, 5 fused petals है, androecium, 5 free stamen, and make association with the help of line. This indicates the epipetalous condition. Remember, C5 bracket में आना चाहिए. Generally students forgot that. ऐसा लिख देते C5, A5 and this. No, this is the wrong. Right? You will have to make that C5 in bracket. Next and last, there's a gynoecium. Bicarpellary, so 2 fused with bracket and superior ovary. So this is the floral formula of Solanaceae family. Then next, many plants belonging to this family are sources of food, right? Bataka, tomato, ringan, potato, brinjal, tomato. Simple. One vegetable, yaad rakhna. Potato, brinjal, potato. Tomato, brinjal, potato. So they are the sources of food. So many others are there, remember, but first these three. Then spices, in that the chili. Medicine, 2, belladonna and ashwagandha. Okay, 2 medicine, belladonna and the which one, ashwagandha. These 2 are used as a medicine. Then fumigatory, tobacco. Fumigatory, in that the tobacco, to resist the pest development, fumigation करवाते हैं ना. So fumigatory, tobacco. And ornamental plant, decorative purpose, petunia. Yellowish color के flowers होते हैं इसके. So ornamental purpose, which one? Petunia is used. Remember economic importance of Solanaceae family, right? In that, first sources of food, tomato, brinjal, potato, then spice, chili, medicine, belladonna, ashwagandha, fumigatory tobacco, ornamental petunia. बोलिए, क्लियर है Solanaceae family? Solanaceae family, see over here that their main stem and branches are there. Then their leaf, if you can make out over here, simple leaf is there. and with that the reticulate venation. यहाँ पे एरियल है, सी पोटैटो में ही अंडरग्राउंड होता है. रेस्ट ऑल हियर द फ्रूट फॉर्मेशन, फ्रूट्स आर देयर, फ्लावर, यहाँ पे फ्लावर का फ्रूट कन्वर्ट हो गया. नेक्स्ट देयर डिफरेंट व्यूज आर देयर. एंड्रोशियम, 5 stamens are there. Then how the gynoecium, एक्चुअली आप डायग्राम में देखोगे तो यहाँ पे दिखता है कि इट्स अ कप शेप थैलामस, राइट? बट रिमेंबर ओवर हियर that's a dome shaped thalamus on which the ovary is located, which gets a superior position, right? Don't get confused over here. Then next, floral diagram, entire. Now the next family that we call Liliaceae family. Okay, next family we call Liliaceae family. Liliaceae family, in that commonly called this family lily. Commonly called this family, that's the lily family. And this family belongs to which class of angiosperm? That's the monocot. This family belongs to the Monocotyledon. Plant. It is distributed worldwide. Again, इसका भी habitat same है like a fabaceae. That's a distributed all over the world. Solanaceae में है, tropic, subtropic, and some temperate. Then next, vegetative characters. So here, perennial herbs. Perennial herbs with underground bulb, rhizome, or corm. Remember corm in Amorphophallus, rhizome in case of ginger and that turmeric, we have learned that structure. Bulb in case of onion, simple tunicated bulb, and if compound tunicated bulb in garlic. So vegetative reproduction occur over here with the help of these three structure, bulb, corm, or that's rhizome. Perennial herbs. Perennial meaning what? See, one is annual, one term is annual. Then other term that we call biennial. Right? Annual meaning plant in that seed germination occur. After seed germination, there vegetative plant production, root, stem, and the leaf. So that we call vegetative phase. Then next, on this plant, flower formation occur. And after flower formation, fruit is formed. And again, that seeds, okay, from the fruit, seeds reach to the soil and form a new plant. So this much cycle, seed germination to the fruit formation, or else seed germination to the that's the next seeds dispersal. For that, it required means to they complete their entire life cycle, seed to seed, seed germination, vegetative, reproductive, and then fruit. Then again seeds are there. So they complete their entire life cycle within a year. Within a 1 year, so we call annual. Can you tell me now the meaning of biennial? They can complete their life cycle with correct. They required 2 months. Sorry, 2 years, my mistake. They required 2 years to complete their entire life cycle. Right? They required 2 years. Means within 2 years, seeds germination, maturation, root stem, leaf formation, flower formation, fruit formation, and from that the seed. So for this entire process, they require 2 years. And if then, and then they will die. Perennial. Perennial meaning what over here? That root stem seed germination, then vegetative structure formation, root stem leaf, and after that over here that's their fruit formation. Fruit that derives from the parent plant and from that the seeds liberated. Over here plant is not died, meaning what? One of the example if I can give you, which do not belongs to this liliaceae, but one of the example, आपने मैंगो के बारे में सुना होगा, राइट? मैंगो प्लांट. On mango plant every year, on mango plant every year, this flowering process occur. Yes or no? Or every time, चलो 1 year के बाद farmers see sow the seed of this mango into the soil. No. Okay, it's a huge tree. So every time क्या होता है? First seed germination occur, then vegetative plant production, plant parts production. फिर on that flowerings come, flower converts into fruit. Next thing, this fruit liberate the seeds outside, and from again on this plant, once the seeds disperse, these seeds form a new plant, right? But what about this parental plant? Annual biennial में तो क्या है? After 1 year this plant will die, means their parts getting dry. Then biennial plants in the 2 years are required. Perennial in that every year vegetative plant parts are formed and reproductive. फिर again mango आएंगे, fruit form होगा, and then seed germination, seed dispersal first. Again same thing. So these things are repeated. Vegetative and reproductive phases are repeated, that we call perennial one. Are you all getting my point? Perennial. Okay. So perennial herbs with underground bulb, form or rhizome. Here leaves mostly basal, means arise from the base region. Then next, alternate phyllotaxy, again same alternate like other families. Then they are linear. If you can see the shape over here, so they are linear in shape. And in that venation, parallel venation is present. And they are exstipulate. Stipules are absent. Right? So leaves mostly basal, alternate, linear, exstipulate with parallel venation. Then next, floral characters. Floral characters in that, remember, again like a Solanaceae over here, same cymose or solitary type of that's the inflorescence is present. Then next, often umbellate cluster. Often umbellate cluster meaning what? आपने फनेल देखा है? फनेल वरियाड़ी,
Yes, ma'am.
right? उसका फनेल शेप होता है, if you remember. In that, so that type of clusters are formed of the flower, that we call umbellate cluster. आप देखोगे ना ग्रीन रियरी, सो ऐसे होता है उसमें. फिर हम 1 by 1 पिक करके ईट करते, राइट? सो रिमेंबर, फिर उसमें यहाँ पे भी फर्दर umbellate. So ये cymose, if you remember, main axis terminate into flower, then from the axis further new branches are developed, right? So this is umbellate cluster, cymose and solitary. In some of them solitary, remember, in some of them that's a cluster form. Then next, flower. On the basis of the floral diagram, tell me, unisexual or bisexual? Bisexual. Symmetry कैसा होगा इसका? Actinomorphic और zygomorphic? Yes, it can be divided into two equal halves. That's why we call actinomorphic flower. And here the bract is present, that we call bracteate. Remember, bract is present. That's why we call bracteate. Next, Liliaceae family, in that one of the main feature is their perianth. अब देखो यहाँ पे लुक वाइज आप देखो तो both are same. Here given both same color. So they are look wise similar. We cannot differentiate. This one is the calyx while this one is the corolla. Individually they are calyx and corolla. Remember my words. Actually they are calyx and corolla. But here they are not differentiated by look wise. The name given one differently that we call perianth. Perianth, can you tell me over here how many tepals are present? Unit of perianth we call tepals. So how many tepals are present? 6, right? And if you can make a dotted line, then you can clearly understand whether they are present in a two whorls or different. See, this is the one whorl entire, and this is the another one in inner side. So 3 outer, 3 inner, and they all are fused to each other. If you can make out over this structure, so write in a bracket. So tepal 6. Then next, they are united and form a tubular structure. Can you tell me what type of estivation over here? What type of estivation in this valvate? Remember, you will have to consider in this way. See, actual kya hai? This is the calyx, this is the corolla, right? But look wise similar, so together we call tepal. But they are arranged along the margin, whether it's outer wall or the inner, so we call valvate estivation, right? Now, one thing note down karke rakhna. In 2017 or 18, one of the question is there from this chapter in NEET. How many of the following plants have corolla estivation in their flower? Corolla estivation in their, valvate estivation in the corolla of flower, my mistake. Valvate estivation in a flower of, valvate estivation in a flower of the lily or in a flower, simple. So in that case, you will have to consider this family also. आपको different examples देंगे, 16 to 17 जितने examples थे, and from which you will have to identify those which flowers have corolla with valvate estivation. So one, आप Liliaceae family के members भी इसमें consider करना है. Next, Solanaceae. Fabaceae नहीं होगा. If you remember in that maxillary estivation is. Right? So if ask, go with this. फिर ऐसा नहीं कि इसमें तो tepal था, corolla का पूछा है, right? I have informed this thing you. Remember. Perianth, tepal 6, 3 plus 3 in bracket, united to form a tube-like structure and valvate estivation. How many stamens are present here? Describe the androecium whorl. How many stamens? 6 stamens, and they are fused with what? Here the 6 stamens are fused with tepal. So that condition we call, yes, correct, epiphyllous, or we can say that epitepalous, right? Next, describe the that's the gynoecium region. How many carpels are present? 3. They are free or fused? Correct, fused, right? And here you can tell me what type of placentation? Yes, exile, correct. Position of ovary? I have informed you. Position of ovary? Superior. Okay, कोई भी family आए superior. In this, out of this 3, Solanaceae, Fabaceae, Liliaceae, right? So flower become hypogynous, ovary superior. How many locules are present? 3 carpels, so 3 locule. And in each locule, you can see over here, many ovules are present, right? Next, here the type of the fruit that we call mainly capsule, rarely berry. Berry, you know, tomato ke jaisa, right? So rarely berry and mainly the which one capsule type of fruit is present, that we call, okay, that fruit we call belongs to which one? Liliaceae. Then seeds. Just a second. Seeds over here, monocots generally have endospermic seed, right? So fruit, remember, capsule, rarely berry. In case of Solanaceae, both capsule and berry. Seeds, endospermic. Now, when we write the floral formula, okay, in floral diagram, okay, the given floral diagram, see this picture. Floral diagram jo tha, in that this type of structure is not made, right? So हमें कैसा लगे, this is the ebracteate one. But if you remember, I have told you that's a bracteate flower. See, green leaf like structures are present that we call bract. Okay, that we call the bract. Remember, this is the paddy cell, this structure, paddy cell. At the base of the paddy cell, green leaf-like structure is present that we call bract, right? So we write the formula starts with the bracteate flower, Br. Then next, symmetry, actinomorphic, bisexual, calyx in that, sorry, over here we don't use the calyx corolla word because here perianth condition, so directly we write the tepals. For that we write P. Perianth in this way. See, in your notes, I think these tepals are given in this way, that without bracket, 3 plus 3, right? If yes, please make bracket over here. Next, androecium, 3 plus 3. See, stamens are arranged, but they are arranged, remember, in a different way. They attach to the tepals, but they don't attach to themselves. So यहाँ पे आपको bracket नहीं करना है, right? And makes the association line. So that shows tepal 6 in number, 3 plus 3, they are fused, and androecium 6, 3 plus 3, but they are free from each other. Then next, gynoecium, tricarpellary, fused, and hypogynous. This is the floral formula of Liliaceae family. Right? Last thing, okay, one thing remember, see, this one. आप देखो बहुत सारे ऐसे leaves है, over here so many leaves are there. But one of the leaf like structure, hard structure that grow erectly and on which groups of flowers are born that we call inflorescence, and that axis we call scape. That axis we called scape, remember, right? Flower bearing stalk of onion we called scape. This information for NEET. Next, economically important plants over here. Economically important plants, ornamental purposes. Ornamental purposes plants are there in that examples. Tulip, okay, example tulip, then gloriosa. Gloriosa orange color का, orange reddish color का plant है, okay, like this इसमें है. So commonly we call gloriosa का common name है वचनाग. इसका appearance like a nag, vachnag. Okay, so remember one of the plant that we call gloriosa, beautifully orange reddish color flowers are there, and tulip is there, so they are used as an ornamental purpose. Then medicine, very well known, aloe vera. Aloe is a genus name, vera that's a species name. Gujarati we call kuwar patu, right? Then next, asparagus is a vegetable. Asparagus, Gujarati we call the satavari. And then colchicine. Colchicine, you know, it's a chemical which arrests the cell in a metaphase. Yes, stop the formation of microtubule, correct. And that chemical is derived from Colchicum autumnale plant. That chemical is derived from the which plant? Colchicum autumnale, right? So examples, tulip gloriosa, then medicine aloe, vegetable asparagus, and colchicine, plant name Colchicum autumnale. All of you clear with this families, Fabaceae, Solanaceae, Liliaceae, yes or no? If you have any doubt, you can ask me. The last 2 point for this seed. Okay, these are the extra points for NEET only. If we can make out over here that on the seed, a swollen structure is present, outgrowth like, which is also fallacy, right? That structure name given caruncle. That structure name given, that's the caruncle. Remember, caruncle, it's a fleshy outgrowth. Caruncle, remember, it's a fleshy outgrowth present in some seed. Present in some seed. And that fleshy outgrowth we call the caruncle. Right? Example, this is the basically seed. ये picture जो है of castor seed, divel, erendu, right? ये castor seed है. So in castor seed, this type of structure is present, caruncle. Not all. One of the example, castor. Then next, one more feature in seed. In seed, that particularly in lychee. Which fruit? Lychee. Okay. In lychee fruit, that outermost fruit wall we call the pericarp, like other fruit. But the main edible part is there. So this is the entire pericarp, not given like this one is epicarp, mesocarp, or endocarp, right? Total in that's together here the name given, that's the pericarp. Next, this is the part that is the main edible part in lychee, that is the aryl region. This is the specialized see pericarp, in which over here that's the main edible part is present inside that pericarp, that we call the aryl region. This is not the mesocarp or endocarp. This is the special region that we call the aryl region, which is present in the lychee, right? And then seed count. So this two informations regarding to the seed for NEET. Clear? Atre, Bhavya, Mohammed. Okay, chalo. Now, all of you switch on your video. Madam, stop recording. Bindya, madam.